Hello, and welcome to my channel. I'm Mandy Grace, author of 10 young adult novels so far. Welcome to February's vlog, I guess. I don't know how much I'll film. If it gets too big, you know, might break down into like the first 2 weeks or something. Like, I don't know. But in January, I wasn't filming a whole lot, and so it ended up just being one video for the whole month, and I think that will probably be what happens moving forward, if I continue that trend. So I'm gonna assume this is the February vlog. Anyway, it's the 8th. And we've decided to be productive. Yeah, I edited and am currently uploading the January writing vlog right now, and I filmed 2 other YouTube videos today, one of which is edited and uploading, and then I still need to edit the other one. What else did I do? I scheduled like 10 posts for the writing challenge that I'm co-coaching in my writing community right now. It was a lot of posts, man. It was a lot of posts. And gosh, I feel like I've been doing so many things today. What else did I do? I did the monthly goal review. So reviewed January's goals and made goals for February. Yesterday I went over my critique partner's chapter that she sent me and like made edits and suggestions and whatnot. And then we made a plan to meet on Monday. What else have I done? I'm like looking at my to-do list today and trying to see what else actually happened. Is that it? Is that all that's happened? Whew. I need a nap. Oh, I'm gonna be hosting an educational prickle in my writing community in March, and so I sent the information that Anya was requesting of me. For that, I'm going to be going over the 8 Great Smarts again. Excuse me, I don't know why I'm yawning so much right now. I did an educational prickle on the 8 Great Smarts at some point in the past. I have no idea when that was. When did I do that? I didn't live here yet. But did I? No. I mean, the prickle was here. It was right over there. But I'm pretty sure this room was empty at the time, which means I didn't live here yet, but I was about to? When did I move here? 2023? So maybe it's been like 1.5 to 2 years. That feels like too long. Has it been that long since I did the 8 Great Smarts prickle? Jeez. That feels wrong. I'm gonna have to go look it up. Anyway. That's wild. I'm doing that again. Which I'm excited about. It'll be good. I think it'll be good. Cool. Well, other things that have happened in February that I didn't vlog. We had, the winter virtual retreat in my writing community on the 1st of the month. That was a really good day. The retreat was really, really good. It was like 5 hours of brilliance. I took so many notes. So that was really, really good, and I really enjoyed that. And during that time, one of the things that we did was a character prompt. And so I did write for Cindy's book that day, except it wasn't scenes in the book. It was like me having conversation with Cindy to like get to the bottom of what her fears and desires are. Anyway, it was really good. It was a really good session. I really enjoyed writing it, and it wasn't quite enough time for me to get wherever I was going. I feel like I was just about to crack Cindy, and then we were called back, and, you know, continued with the retreat and the other things that were happening there. And I haven't gone back to it. It's been a week now, and I haven't gone back to it, but I intended to, because I wanted to see whatever was happening there. So I might try and do that today, just to finish that little exercise. I also need to, you know, like, write in Cindy, at some point in February. My goal for the month is to write twice, working on the end of Cindy, because, you know, I never actually made it to the end. Yeah, so for all of February, my goal is at least twice I need to work on it, because in January I only did it once. And then also I'm still going to be doing polishing of the chapters at the beginning to send to my critique partner. That I'm less worried about, because I was on top of that in January, and so far I've been on it in February. Actually, did I do that in February, or did I already send? No, at the end of January. It was the very end of January I sent her the last chapter. And then this week I read her chapter, and then Monday we're meeting. Yeah, so I haven't done a chapter yet in February. I confused myself for a second there, but anyway, I'm rambling. Basically, there you go. That caught you back up on the things that have happened in February that I wasn't vlogging, and now I'm vlogging. And today's been decently productive, but right now I think I need a nap. I have the infamous isolation, which is now going to live on my shelf. See if I can fit. He's thicker than mine. Ugh. Ugh. Beautiful. I guess now I have to read that. Hi! February's been just a disaster all around. It's the 21st. I spent the last 2 weeks in bed, basically. Almost the entire 2 weeks. So, this is all going so well. Anyway, today, I am up and alive and productive. I just had a meeting with one of my clients, which was lovely. And then I'm now in planning mode for the 2 conferences that I'm going to be going to in April. So, I did something fun, and got more. I ordered some bookmarks, because I ran out of bookmarks a long time ago, and I forgot to update them, or like to buy more, before last year's conference. And I got there and I was like, ah, dang, I have like 2 bookmarks. So, yes, ordered some bookmarks, and now I'm going to, start ordering books, because there's going to be a lot of books. I don't know how many books I would like to order, to be perfectly honest. I don't know. I'm gonna pull up my my what am I trying to say? Listen, my brother and I made an Excel sheet, and I can't remember what we called it, but that's what I was trying to say, though, was the Excel sheet after last year's conference, detailing all of the data of like how many books I've sold and which books and like everything. So I was gonna pull that up because last year at the one conference that I always go to, we sold out of 3 of the Robin Hood books, and probably would have sold out of the others if there'd been more of book 1. After we ran out of the Legend of the Thief, people were not as willing to buy. I think it was books 3 and 4 that I still had extras of. I don't remember. Anyway, so I know for sure that I need more Legends of the Thief. But I'm also going to 2 conferences. And while my sales are consistently increasing at the one that I go to, I have no idea what will happen at the one that I haven't been to. And because I haven't been to it, I don't know if it's going to be like a unknown author, maybe some people take a risk on buying my books, or if it will be like, ooh, a new author, a bunch of people buy my books. I don't know what to do with myself, you guys, so I don't know. Also, last year I was so not on top of things, because aside from not having bookmarks, I also didn't order Return to Sherwood and Return to Grace, so I had one of each to sell. Like an idiot. So So I need to order those. Yep. Yep. Everything is fine. Everything is totally fine. Anyway, let's see. Ooh, we made an after action report. 2024 after action report. Hold on. Let me read this. Need more inventory. Yep. Sold out of 3 of the Robin Hoods. Oh, 1, 2, and 3. So it was 4 and 5 that I had extras of. People were less inclined, but it wasn't the whole series, especially when book 1 was gone. Yep. Oh, I was gonna get cover plates to display once the physical books sell out, because then it can still be like, this is what book 1 looks like. Okay. That's not what I was looking for, though. I was looking for the Excel sheet. And you just get to watch my brain think while I scroll. Okay. I have an organized look. Okay, it's a very organized Google. all of the stories have their own place to be. You know what I'm saying? Like Finding Hope, this is Cassie and Cindy, which I've been writing lately. These are the original published books. Then you go to Mandy Grace, and there's the new books, okay? And then within that, it's got, you know, all the it's very organized, okay? I swear. But I have no idea where I put the information that my brother and I created, because it's not in this one. Which is where I would expect it to be. What did I do? Whoa, come back and focus. I found it, friends. I found it. Whoa, there it is. Okay, so... This is wild. We sold 31 books last year. So... I know I need more than I had last year. I don't know how much more, but I know I need more. And then on top of needing more, I also need more because I'm going to a second conference. How many should I do, you guys, for the one conference? Do I double it? Like, do I do... By double, I don't mean the books. I mean, like, if I do... I mean, I do, but I don't. I don't mean 20. I mean, whatever I do for the one conference, do I add that same amount for the second conference? So, like, if I do 15, do I buy 30 books? I don't know what I'm doing, you guys. This is gonna be so expensive on the front end. I'll make it back. But this is gonna hurt. Dang. Okay. We didn't sell any of Finding Hope trilogy last year. Well, we sold 1. We sold the 3-in-1, but we didn't sell any of the individuals, which means I still have all the old ones, which is fine, except now I have Isolation to take and sell that instead. So that's unfortunate, but it's fine. Anyway. I know, kitten. Okay. I don't know what I'm gonna do, but I don't need the camera to sit at me while I stare at my screen. Sit at me to stare at me. Whatever. You don't need to be here, is the point.